Yowie wowie!
The Fiend character is one that has proven to be very popular amongst fans. Whether it is as a heel or babyface, the character is an exciting one. Bray Wyatt initially brought it to life, which completely restarted his career and injected excitement back into his character. However, when Alexa Bliss joined forces with him, a new version of the gimmick was born. Alexa's version of the demented character was similar, but it also had plenty of unique twists as well. Because of this, arise out people who prefer each version of the character, with some finding Wyatt's version stronger, and others finding Alexa's take on the character much better. In this video, let's take a look at why Bray Wyatt has the best Fiend gimmick, and why Alexa Bliss's version is better. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more wrestling content. Number 10. Alexa Bliss. Detailed facial expressions. Alexa Bliss is fantastic at telling a story using just her facial expressions. The reactions that she has to offer are brilliant, which has always been the case throughout her career, whether she was playing a supernatural character or not. These small details are things that really help to develop a character and a personality, and that is what has quickly put her character on the map as a top star. Bray Wyatt's version of the character was limited in what it could do, thanks to the mask. Number 9. Bray Wyatt. The Firefly Funhouse. Both Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss have their own specific promo locations, with Alexa's Playground and the Firefly Funhouse. However, out of the two, there is no doubt that Wyatt's location is the stronger of the two. This is the one that has the most detail and genuinely feels like a different place, whereas Alexa's Playground just feels like a backstage area that doesn't have as much effort put into it. The Funhouse also puts Wyatt's creativity on full display, which is just great to see. Number 8. Alexa Bliss. More consistent. Out of the two characters, Alexa Bliss's version of the Fiend has proven to be far more consistent. Bray Wyatt has had several long-term breaks from television which have impacted his character overall. Having big spells away led to Alexa actually carrying a lot of his storylines, and since they're split, that is actually something that has continued as well, which has helped to make Alexa's character a stronger one overall. That consistency is key to getting the character over in the long term. Number 7. Bray Wyatt. Cinematic moments. Something that Alexa Bliss is yet to have is a cinematic match, which is something that actually suits these characters perfectly. While not every cinematic match is perfect, the fact that Bray Wyatt can do that does add a lot of excitement to his character. There's a lot of different details and story to be told with a cinematic match, which is what Bray Wyatt provides. While this is something that Alexa could do at some point, it is yet to happen, which is why Bray can be seen as stronger in this department. Number 6. Alexa Bliss. Saw her transformation. One big advantage that Alexa Bliss's version has over Bray Wyatt's is the fact that audiences got to see her transformation. Bray simply returned after a period of absence, and that led to him returning with the totally new character. However, with Alexa, it was clear to see the change in her personality as she became darker over time. That is something that helped to make her version even greater, as people could invest in her story from the start. Number 5. Bray Wyatt. Two vastly different personalities. The brilliant aspect of Bray Wyatt's Fiend character is that he has two totally different personalities. This is something that is shown in promos and in the ring, with Wyatt putting in vastly different performances each time. While Alexa's version is a little different at times, for the most part, it leans more towards the darker side of things. Bray's ability to switch things up is fantastic, and that is something that has made his version a lot stronger in balancing. Number 4. Alexa Bliss. Brilliant in ring work. Out of the two characters, it is Alexa Bliss's that works better inside the ring. While Bray Wyatt injects plenty of unique personality into the ring, the fact is that Alexa is still more fun to watch actually competing. Wyatt's character was far too overpowered inside the ring, which actually hurt some of his matches so far. However, Alexa is able to still have a lot of strong matches where she isn't as impacted by booking. The Fiend's best matches have been against Daniel Bryan, who could get a 5-star outing out of a mop. Number 3. Bray Wyatt. It's scarier. Any type of supernatural character in wrestling is always supposed to be scary, and that is the case with both Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss. However, out of the two characters, Bray's version is far scarier. From Lily the doll to the body manipulation, there's elements of Alexa's character that simply are not scary at all. However, with The Fiend, it is easy to see how fans would fear the gimmick and find it scary, which does give it the edge. Number 2. Alexa Bliss. Completely different character. While The Fiend was obviously something different for Bray Wyatt, the dark character is similar to what he was doing in the first place. However, when it comes to Alexa Bliss, this character is incredibly different from what she was doing before. Because there has been such a big shift in gimmick, it has made Alexa's performances seem even more impressive. She has totally invested in the character, and that impressive work has helped to take her to the next level. Number 1. Bray Wyatt. The original. Ultimately, the main reason that Bray Wyatt's version of the Fiend gimmick is stronger is that he is the original one. The character was born through him, and because of that, everything anyone else does always feels like a copycat. Wyatt is amazing at playing a character and putting in the finer details, and this was his creation that truly helped inject new life into his career. With this being the original, his character is the one that fans will remember for a long time. Oh. Sasha Banks is regarded as one of the best women's wrestlers in the modern game. Her ability in and outside the ring is commendable, to say the least. She even made history at WrestleMania 37 alongside Bianca Belair, by becoming the first ever black woman to main event the show. The match was highly regarded by the fans as one of the best ever in this year. But what does Sasha herself think about the match? Speaking to Brandon F. Walker on Wrastlin', she declared that all her matches are worthy of 5 stars. I always make history. Let's be honest, all my matches deliver. All my matches are good. All my matches are 5 stars. It makes no difference if it's WrestleMania, a live event, or Friday Night SmackDown. It's no difference. That's why I'm Sasha Banks. They are all 5 stars because I'm in them. To main event WrestleMania, that was my biggest dream, so big that I didn't even think it was possible. You would never think that as a woman in WWE or as a woman in general that you would be in the headline, main eventing, WrestleFrickin' That was the match of the night, that was the main event, male or female, period. That was just the greatest. That's something we're going to remember for the rest of our lives. The boss claims that all her matches are top rated. But there is one particular match that she regards as the greatest of all time. Her WWE NXT TakeOver Brooklyn matchup with Bayley is her pick. There is some debate to be had about this, but we're not going to challenge the boss. There is no doubt Banks is one of the greatest at the moment, but she needs to double down on her greatness by winning back her SmackDown Women's Championship from Bianca Belair. Personally, I say, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos, hit the subscribe button, and if you have something to say, please leave a comment.
Oh, let me up with a bright smile on now. Put me in the dark, so won't get lost now. To the moonlight,